Thank you, Miss Thresher and Mrs. O'Brien.
Thank you, Miss Thresher and Miss O'Brien, for teaching us. I love and look forward to all of your classes, and I am so thankful to have such great teachers in my life. Words cannot explain how happy I am. Happy Teacher Appreciation Day.
Thank you, Mrs. O'Brien and Miss Thresher. Thank you for everything you've done for us, and thank you everything you have taught us. I can't wait to see you next year when we are in 6th grade. And happy Teachers Appreciation Day. I hope you have the best day ever.
Thank you so much, Mrs. O'Brien and Mrs. Thresher. All you do means a lot to us. We could not have had a better teacher, even if we asked for one. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. You're the best teachers ever. Thank you to Mrs. O'Brien and Mrs. Thresher, who have helped me so much with online school and even before online school. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Greetings from space. Thank you, Miss Thresher and Miss O'Brien.
Thank you, teachers, especially Miss O'Brien and Miss Thresher. You guys are the best, and I appreciate you guys so much. And I hope that you guys have a great summer and are doing well and staying safe. Bye.
Hope is what we have for this virus. Thank you, Miss O'Brien and Miss Thresher, for all your help in learning. Thank you.
Dear Miss Thresher and Mrs. O'Brien, what a year it has been. Thank you very much for everything, for your help, your patience, your knowledge, your talents, and your best each day. I wish we could end this once-in-a-lifetime year together so I could give you both a huge thankful hug. I promise to give it to you as soon as I see you. You rock. Merci beaucoup. Bisous, bisous, et à très bientôt.
Thank you, Miss O'Brien and Miss Thresher, for all the hard work you've put in during online school. I am sad that we cannot come back this year, but I had so much fun during online school to see you guys in Zoom and Google Meets. Thank you for helping me when I'm struggling. Have a great summer. Bye.
Thank you, Mrs. O'Brien and Miss Thresher and all our teachers for helping us with all of our work.
Thank you, Miss Thresher and Miss O'Brien, for being the best teachers ever.
Miss Thresher and Mrs. O'Brien, happy Teachers Appreciation Day. I just wanted you guys both to know that I'm so thankful to have both of you guys in my life, and I appreciate everything you're doing for us during quarantine and online school. You guys mean the world to me, and I am so lucky to have you both as my 5th grade teachers. I hope that you're having an amazing quarantine, and I hope to see you guys soon.
Thank you, Miss Thresher and Miss O'Brien.
Thank you, Miss Thresher. Thank you, Mrs. O'Brien.
Thank you, Miss Thresher and Miss O'Brien.
Thank you, Miss O'Brien and Miss Thresher, for all the help with the work and stuff.
Thank you, Miss Thresher and Miss O'Brien, for helping me during this time.
Thank you, Miss Thresher and Miss O'Brien, for all of the hard work that you have done during this pandemic.
Thank you, Miss Thresher and Miss O'Brien, for the help.
Thank you, Miss Thresher. Thank you, Miss O'Brien. You've been doing a great job through this pandemic. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Thresher. Thank you, Miss O'Brien. You've done so much hard work for me.
Thank you, Miss Thresher and Mrs. O'Brien, for all the hard work that you've been doing.
Thank you, Miss Thresher and Mrs. O'Brien.
Thank you, Miss Thresher and Mr. O'Brien. I hope this presentation is really good, and I hope you have a great Teacher Appreciation Day. Now I will roll the credits, which were one of the hardest parts to make. I don't know why.